My mom didn't want me going too far from home. I actually wanted to go to UC Santa Cruz. She said it would be cheaper to go to state. It's always about the money.
Coming to Fresno State was a hard decision because my mom, like every other mom, she wanted to keep her babies home. But the biggest conflict when trying to decide where to go was how much money we wanted to spend and how far I could be away from home. In my opinion, I wanted to be 2 hours away, and but there were also other and better schools that were at least 4 hours away, like LA, that I wanted to try out for, but of course my mom didn't want me to go too far.
Some conflicts that occurred when I was deciding to come, or what school I wanted to go to, was I didn't want to come to Fresno State. I actually wanted to go to Fullerton, but my parents thought it was, one, too far away, and two, that it would be a lot of money for me to actually move there and stay by myself. So they convinced me, and I obliged with coming to Fresno State because, one, it was only an hour and a half away, and two, my sister was also coming here, so that way we can commute together.
One of the biggest conflict when deciding in Fresno State was the distance for my parents. They wanted me to stay at home. I wanted to, like my cousin, go explore the world. She had gone to Caribbeans, and I also wanted to do that. Also, another one was the expenses. I didn't want to burden my parents too much by going outside, so I decided to just go to Fresno State and so get my bachelor's in communication and my master's. I get to, but I compromised that I'll do my bachelor's at Fresno, but my master's degree I get to choose where I wanted to do it. And with the bachelor's degree, I could just get a job and pay myself through the master's program.
When this happened is very important to the decision making. I was young, money hungry, immature, so I compromised. I told them if they could get me all these things, items, I'll stay. They did, so I stayed.
I cared about my parents' feelings, but I also wanted to do what was good for me. So I stayed in between, and I made sure that we compromised on how we felt about this long distance. So we had to sit down and talk it through and make sure that this was the right move, and we ended up seeing that this was a good opportunity for me and that they didn't want to hold me back.
When it comes to conflict, I feel I am more of one to avoid it, or I oblige with it. Like, I just give in because I don't really want to hear what they have to say, or I don't want to have to state my opinion.